And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Oh, it's hit the post! Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has a...
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get onto this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that has been cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Now who's going to be first to this? He's gone for goal! He's beaten it. There it is! The breakthrough strike! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Good ball, good take. He's got away. Tries a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That has been cut short. Fermin. Rafinha. Fermin looking to run onto it. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Good driving run. Ferran Torres. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's gone for goal! That carried quite a threat. Well timed, excellent interception. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Bellingham. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, delightful ball. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bellingham. He's through, now is he in? Vinicius Junior, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Fermin. He's in plenty of space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's intervened well there. Driving on and making good progress. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's not got that quite right. And that could set him on his way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chouameni. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, what has happened here? And out it comes again. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong, over to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. And the shot! That's another chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are having a ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's ambitious. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Vinicius Junior, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Thoughts on what we... Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we asked that. Oh no, what has happened here? Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Chouameni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Oh no, this does not look good. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Oh, played right into his path. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
De Jong. Time and again they are repelled. Camavinga. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. He is through here. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Mbappe! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. There's a quick free kick, played out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Mbappe, real chance here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. And the action is back underway. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Face to... tries a shot! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are having a ball here. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rashford. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and it's come back out to him. It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in, and he plays one through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone for goal. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in a great position here. He's away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly...
He's trying the shot. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Fermin aims beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's having a shot! Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Casado. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Reemplazado por el dorsal 4.
And it's hoisted clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what a ball! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por...
Martin
el
has
dorsal
been
8.
sent off, just to confirm, it was a straight red.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Vinicius! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, terrific save. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal, and the finish! And that's that. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that has not gone well. Rafinha! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Cancelo. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's the keeper's ball. Out to the left it goes. And it's been played through. Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Now he's got space here. Araujo makes the interception. Showing good feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Has a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gets a good foot in there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Chouameni. Pass somewhat off target. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this.
Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Mbappe, there's the shot! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And now he has 2. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Madrid making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is ended up in no man's land. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he shoots! Madrid with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior tries a deft little ball. And the shot! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid are having a ball here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! He's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And time is up. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
If you're just joining us, we are... And a chance! Mbappe is magnificent!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. And claimed it back swiftly. No, again there's no way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe picks it up out wide, climbs up big! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And this is Lewandowski. Rashford. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Great vision. And the through ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That ball looks a good one. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. A probing pass. Header! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again. No way through there. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Vinicius Junior! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it taken off him. De Jong. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Played into space. Dink through. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Rafinha. That is good alertness. And here's Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pedri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Is there any chance? They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier.
Shot a goal! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Corner number 2 then. Araujo tries to clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good strength. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's made its way to him. It's run loose here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Vinicius Junior walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match.